Peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you. I do not give to you as the world gives, says the Lord. A statement so powerful and revealing. We keep waiting for things to settle down. That is how most of us define peace. The moment when the bills are finally covered, the conflict is finally resolved, the diagnosis finally comes back clean, the hard season finally ends, peace becomes a destination we are always almost reaching out for, a reward waiting on the other side of the current trouble. So we hold our breath and push through, telling ourselves we'll be at peace when this is over. But life really gives us a season with nothing in it. There is always another thing. If peace only exists in the gaps in between troubles, most of us will spend our whole lives waiting for a calm that never quite arrives. But there is another kind of peace, not the kind that waits for the storms to end. It is the kind that can sit down in the middle of it, because the peace the world offers is entirely dependent on circumstances. It is the calm you feel when the numbers works out, when everybody is getting along, when nothing is currently on fire. And there is nothing wrong with that calm. It is a gift when it comes, but it is fragile. It can be taken away by a phone call, or a diagnosis, an unexpected bill, a hard conversation. A peace that depends on nothing going wrong is a peace that lives permanently at the mercy of the next thing that happens. That is why chasing that kind of peace is so exhausting. We spend our energy trying to arrange our lives in a state calm enough to finally rest in by controlling, managing, smoothing everything over, only to have one unforeseen thing undo it all, because we are trying to build stillness on a surface that never stops moving. But there is another kind of peace, the deeper kind of peace that doesn't come from calm circumstances. It comes from a settledness underneath them. Picture the ocean. On the surface, the waves rise up, crash down, and churn. That is where the storms live, and the surface is always at their mercy. But go down deep beneath the surface, and the water is still. Not because there is no storm above, but because the depth is not governed by the surface. The peace we are actually looking for lives at the depth of the sea of life. It is not the absence of the waves above, but it is the stillness that the waves cannot reach. This is why some people can carry an unmistakable calm through the hardest seasons of their lives. A calm that makes no sense on paper. It isn't that their circumstances are easier. It is that their peace is anchored to something that circumstances cannot touch. Their steadiness has a different foundation than their situation. And a peace that is built on something deeper than your circumstances is the only peace that a storm cannot take. If your peace is not dependent on your circumstances being calm, then you don't have to wait for your life to settle down to have it. You are not disqualified from peace because your season is hard. And the peace was never meant to arrive after the storm is past, but rather it was meant to be available in it. That means it is closer than you think. Not on the far side of the resolved problem, but right here, underneath the unresolved one. It means that stillness is available even while issues are still going on. This is not a denial of the storm or pretending the waves are not real, but it is a deliberate decision to stop looking for peace only in the calm and start looking for it in the depth, which is only anchored in Him. The surface may not settle for a while, but you are not meant to live on the surface. But go deeper beneath the storm and you will find the water has been still the whole time. Here is a reflection for you. Peace is not absence of a storm, but a stillness a storm cannot reach. I am Ayvel Arnolds, and this is a thought to reflect on. Have a blessed day.